Greetings, tribe of love. I'd like to reflect on fear for a moment. It's a part of every one of our experiences at some point or other in life, and often on a daily basis. Fear is actually a beautiful mechanism. It's a part of the perfection of the being that you are. Fear's role is to protect you from harm. Fear has the beautiful function of allowing us to know when we're going over a boundary or a limit that serves us and others' highest good. For instance, at the top of these cliffs here, if I was standing there and wanted to make it to the bottom, I wouldn't just jump off. And because the landing would not feel very good, and chances are I wouldn't be on the planet much longer. And it's fear. It's that makes it so that I don't do that. And that's a healthy fear. Within this park, there's rattlesnakes at time during the summer, etc. And so when I run into them, I understand the dharma of that rattlesnake. It has its life. It wants to do what it's doing. It does not want me to be part of it, nor does it have any grudge against me or anything. It simply wants to be rattlesnake. But if I encounter it and I get too close to it, its fear mechanism starts kicking in. It'll raise its head. It'll coil up. It'll start hissing and rattling. And only at the very last resort would it bite. And even then, chances are, a lot of times rattlesnakes don't even release venom when they do bite. It's more of a warning even then. So the fear mechanisms, they're there to protect us. And now the but the dynamics in our life are that often fears are unfounded. And so in those cases, how we can deal with them, I wouldn't say conquer a fear, because to me, conquering somehow implies that you attack it like a warrior with a sword and shield, and that simply doesn't work. How fear is healed or brought into its proper place is when we understand that which we fear. So in other words, I understand the dharma of a rattlesnake so well that when I run into them, it's, oh, there's a rattlesnake. How cool is that? Look at the diamonds on that one. And wow, that sure got a lot of rattles. It's sure a big one, because I'm out of range and I understand that it's not going to chase me. It's not going to go way out of its way and, climb a tree and jump on me or something. I know what it's about. But now there are times in life, and this is often the case, is where we don't understand the dharma of something. And so in those cases, we have a fear of the unknown. And so in those cases, it takes time sometimes, develop a knowledge of it, and sometimes it takes research. Say, for instance, if I want a parachute, which I don't, but say I did, I may first do research on it. How safe is it? What's the safety factor in this, et cetera, et cetera. And then from there, make an intelligent decision. With fears that we don't have a perception on, what we do in those cases is we simply meditate and ask love, ask our higher self, is this what is right for me now? Should I follow this path? And if so, then proceed. You can proceed with caution too. Every step, you always have the option of going another way. And so now, once in a while, that's not the case. Like, for instance, somebody getting married or something, in those cases, simply don't do it until all systems and lights in your being say yes to this, whatever it is. And so for fear, be grateful for it, be thankful for it, honor its place, but also honor love itself within you that is your ultimate teacher and guide. Namaste.